Hello, this is your daily devotion from Greenbrier Valley Church of the Nazarene for Tuesday, October 27th. Today, our scripture verse is the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 5, verses 27 through 30. Let us open with the word of the Lord. Matthew 5, verses 27 through 30. You have heard that it was said, "You shall not commit adultery." But I tell you that anyone who looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery with her in his heart. If your right eye causes you to stumble, gouge it out and throw it away. It is better for you to lose one part of your body than for your whole body to be thrown into hell. And if your right hand causes you to stumble, cut it off and throw it away. It is better for you to lose one part of your body than for your whole body to go to hell. This is the word of the Lord. And again, the focus verse out of that is verse 28. But I tell you that anyone who looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery with her in his heart. And that was Jesus speaking in Matthew. And Carol Rittenhouse writes, "Guard your heart." And she writes, "Our culture seeks to satisfy our desires for their profit. This is especially true when it comes to sex. It has blurred the lines of morality to the point where even the church struggles to keep biblical principles relevant. Culture uses sex as sales and marketing tools. This is not a new problem. Sex has always been abused, so it should be no surprise that Scripture addresses it often. Living in a sensualized and desensitized culture, we must be vigilant. One who commits the sin of adultery does not wake up one morning making the decision to destroy their marriage and family. Temptation comes first. When it is nurtured and allowed to incubate, lust is born, becoming the overwhelming and gives birth to adultery. Try as we may, we are created as whole beings. We cannot separate the desires of our hearts from our actions. Lust will always lead to some form of sexual immorality. It is hard enough to control our actions, let alone our thoughts. How is that possible? We must first accept and meditate on obedience to God in our hearts. Sin cannot be birthed from a heart that is focused on God. The hymn is "O Thou in Whose Presence" by Joseph Swain. O Thou in whose presence my soul takes delight, on whom in affection I call, my comfort by day and my song in the night, my hope, my salvation, my all. And we read in the book of Psalm, chapter 119, verses 2 and 3, "Blessed are those who keep his statutes and seek him with all their heart. They do no wrong, but follow his ways." And this is your devotion for Tuesday, October 27th. Have a wonderful day.